Welcome to the first episode of the Salon series. I am definitely excited to show you guys the premiere of the series. It's very, very thorough. You guys will definitely enjoy. We did this on a whim, and we definitely will be taking this production very, very seriously. So definitely look forward to bigger and better things with the Salon series, and I hope you enjoy. My name is Taryn Guy, and I decided to start the Salon series because I wanted to get a different perspective of all different hair types. I really wanted to go back to the basic foundation of natural hair care, which I think is very, very important.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Rose, and I'm a hairstylist here in New York City. The best part of my job is I get to make women feel as beautiful as they look.
So now we have Nysheva-Star, and she's our kinky girl for the day. And that's what I heard. So there's so much, so many questions about kinky hair. Yes. I mean, you know, we see curly everywhere, but kinky, I would have to say there's a lot of misconceptions about kinky hair the most, as far as what I see on social media, YouTube, and everything. So where are we starting? Well, let's start with you. What is your issue with your kinky hair?
Which one?
At least one.
Where do you
Which
start?
one?
Detangling is a challenge. Finding really great styles. One of the things that is challenging having kinky hair is it shrinks up so fast, so often. And you still want to be sexy, you know? What is a style? What can you do to have it sexy and not feel like it's you know, that it's unattractive? I want to be able to enjoy it and look at it and be like, oh, that's great. Swimming is a challenge. The chlorine, when I'm out of the water and trying to get the chlorine out, then it strips the hair and all of that happens. So those are some of the things.
Well, first for swimming, and this is for any of us that like the water, wet your hair before you get in the pool, because a wet sponge can't absorb any more water. If you go into the pool with your hair dry, it's gonna soak up that chlorine.
Right.
So if it's already wet,
it's saturated.
It's saturated. I mean, you don't have to put conditioner in it.
Jennifer!
You don't even have to put conditioner in it. Like, really, you don't. Like, I wouldn't put conditioner in it because then it gets in your eyes and stuff like that. But just wet your hair. Okay. And this is for the babies too. Like, when they want to go in the pool or anything like that, just wet their hair before they go in.
Okay.
And it's pretty simple with that. Now here's the thing, the misconceptions about kinky hair is that people always think that it's automatically coarse, and it's not. I have clients with very, very fine kinky hair. I have clients with average kinky hair, thick kinky hair, thin kinky hair. All kinky refers to is what your curl pattern looks like. It doesn't refer to the size of your pattern or anything like that. It's just, it can be like a Z shape or an S shape, but it's actually one of the more versatile hair textures. It straightens very, very well. It curls very well. It braids very well. Like, I can't go and get braids, they'll be fuzzy in no time.
And I can't do a twist out because it just looks like noodles.
True. Kinky hair is much better suited to braid outs and twist outs, bantu knots, because it just takes the shape beautifully. Versus curly hair is so already defined, it doesn't want to go into another shape. So kinky hair it's of all the hair fabrics, you think about it like cotton. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people think it's actually easier to take care of than all the other fabrics.
Oh.
So you can do a lot. You can do a lot more with it. You can do you can do a lot more with it than other textures. And that's one of the things that I love about our hair, natural hair, is that it's very, very versatile.
So what are we gonna do with her hair today? What are you gonna show us?
Well, we're actually gonna go through from start to finish. We're gonna do shampoo, blow dry, shampoo, condition, blow dry, and we're gonna give you a trim. Because most of the time when people are having problems with tangling or dryness, poor curl formation, fairy knots, you need a trim.
So again, I get a lot of questions about fairy knots, and what people don't realize from my understanding is that it's a symptom that you need. It's a symptom.
It's
nothing that you should try to solve or comb out.
No.
It just means that you need to trim it.
Right.
Period.
Trimmed ends lay like this. Ends that are split, they do this. So every time you comb through and you hear that snap, that's breakage. But fresh ends don't do that on any texture. So the fresher your ends are, the better health your hair is gonna have. What I want to do is I want to show you how to properly shampoo and detangle and condition curly kinky hair.
So even though we're using her kinky hair to demonstrate, this is across the board. This is any kind of hair.
This is across the board.
This is just straight up how to shampoo condition. This
is gonna streamline your process. There's a lot of people do a lot of pre-pooling because they feel like their hair is not gonna detangle well. There's a lot that they do to make up for the fact that they shampooed their hair incorrectly. The motions that they use, what they did before, what they did during. From start to finish, whether I'm gonna straighten your hair, whether I'm gonna do a braid out, a twist out, whatever I'm gonna do, my goal is to smooth your cuticle. So everything that we do from start to finish, that's what I have in my head, is that I have to smooth that cuticle. So there's not gonna be any of this kind of motion when I'm shampooing. There's not gonna be any, everything is gonna be like this. Everything is gonna be about moving from root to tip. The shampoo, the conditioner, the styling product, everything that we do is gonna be in that motion. And it's really, really gonna cut down your detangle time. And it's not gonna be, you're gonna have wash hour.
So we're gonna be amazed on how quick this is gonna be.
Yes, it really, really makes it quick.
Okay.
Step one is we're gonna brush out the loose hair, which is extremely important, especially if you just took out a braid out or a twist out. Let's say, for instance, you just took out a braid out. I cannot shampoo you like this because we'll be at the shampoo bowl forever because you have a lot of loose hair and you're gonna lose a lot if I brush it out like this. So a lot of people, they're scared, oh, I don't wanna detangle my hair dry, but you're not really just detangling, you're getting rid of the loose hair. So once we get rid of that, then we can shampoo.
Okay.
So we're just gonna gently kind of brush it out. And this is where patience comes in. You don't wanna rip through your hair, You wanna hold the hair and make sure it's comfortable. And this is really good for if you have little girls as well, because all they care about is it gonna be painful? And you don't want it to be painful. The paddle brush is a lot less painful than a comb or a different type of brush. You don't want to use a boar bristle brush. It's too harsh on the hair. And I'm just trying to get her the loose hair out. I'm not trying to style her hair or anything like that. So you don't really have to, be so deliberate. Because most of the loose hair, it'll be towards her ends. And that's really where we want to focus.
Here's a short recap of what Jennifer is doing right now. When we go without washing our hair, shed hair will accumulate on top of our hair. We usually mistake this for hair loss when detangling in the shower. Jennifer is simply getting rid of most of the shed hair pre-shampoo so it doesn't get mixed up while shampooing, which can cause longer detangling sessions after the fact. This technique can work with any hair type and can be a major time saver for those who spend hours detangling in the shower. Nysheva is now ready for her wash, so click on part 2 to see how Jennifer makes it happen.